All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and this one right here is coming by Liberal High Mind. Now, he said that this video is crazy. Now, I'm hearing that the Democrats, they came out with another dumb ad or something like that, just lying on Donald Trump. Here's the thing right here, man. Like, I just don't get it at this point with all this slandering and stuff that they are doing towards Donald Trump. This stuff has to stop. These folks been slandering this man all of last year. And now coming into the new year, they are constantly doing it. Just slandering Donald Trump. I told y'all, they are mad because Donald Trump is winning in the polls and they're trying to do anything it takes to get him knocked off ballots, to keep slandering him, trying to see if they can make his poll numbers drop because you know it's getting closer to election. So now they just throwing anything to see what's going to stick to the wall. That's why you see what Jack Smith is trying to do with these speedy trials, him and Fannie Willis. Now you see Letitia James trying to sue Donald Trump for $370 million. And then she got that corrupt judge, which I don't even want to call him a judge no more. He just corrupt. That he's falling along with Letitia James. All of these people are going after one man because they are jealous and they are mad because he is winning. At the end of the day, I don't care what they say or what they try to do. Donald Trump is still going to win. He ain't going to let none of these people hold him down. Now, we're going to go ahead and dive straight into this because I want to see exactly what's going on. I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody that clicked on the video for the very first time. And shout out to the ones, everybody that always watches the entire video. I really, really appreciate it because, like I said, YouTube will share it so more people can see my reaction. So if you do watch the whole entire video, please leave a comment down below in the comment section and let me know that you watched the entire video. I would really, really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Without further ado, let's dive straight to it, y'all. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind. We gotta get into some of this leftist insanity today. You know, we've been clowning on Dementia Hitler lately. We've been clowning on Joe Biden, mainly due to his pathetic attempt to cast Donald Trump as some sort of Hitlerian threat to American democracy. I mean, it's literally the orange man bad meme. Well, just when you thought it couldn't get more dystopian, or just when you thought it couldn't get more ridiculous, Democrats attempt to take it to the next level in one of the cringiest, most inauthentic fear-mongering campaigns I think I've ever witnessed. Now, let me clarify by saying that the ad I'm about to show you guys is not part of Joe Biden's official campaign for president, but still is part of the Democrat campaign as a whole. This thing was for sure funded by Democrat organizations. This is one of the most ridiculous things you will ever see. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean by that. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so this is 11 Films, award-winning pro-democracy production house. Democracy is under attack. Let's fight back together. They just released this video titled Trump's New America. We refuse to live in Trump's New America.
Wow. This is going to be some bull crap. I already know it.
Are you? I said, no, other than day one. As my first order of business, I hereby declare martial law.
Citizens of the New America, here are today's announcements. Supreme Leader Donald Trump proclaims the 4th of July will no longer be celebrated as Independence Day.
Wow.
In honor of our 2021 Patriots, January 6th will now be recognized as our great nation's birthday.
What?
All citizens are required to participate in quadrant festivities. Failure to do so will be met with harsh punishment and immediate incarceration in your local detention camp.
I'm tired of this separation of church and state junk.
Effective immediately, all children are now considered spiritual soldiers of MAGA. Regardless of rape, incest, or health of the woman, abortion is now illegal. Anyone caught providing or receiving an abortion will be charged with murder.
Do you believe in punishment for abortion?
There has to be some form of punishment.
For the woman?
Yeah, there has to be some form.
Due to previous liberal indoctrination, all schools are hereby closed. All citizens must participate in their quadrant's book elimination celebration festivities. Failure to do so will be met with harsh punishment and immediate incarceration in your local detention camp. All migrants, refugees, and dreamers are now considered enemies of the new America and will be rounded up, incarcerated, and deported immediately.
They're poisoning the blood of our country. That's what they've done. We will root out the radical left thugs that live like vermin. Vermin.
Your curfew and freedom to travel will be determined by your quadrant's Vermin Surveillance System score. The Vermin Surveillance System has proven to be invaluable in detecting and squashing liberal uprisings. All citizens must continue to report any progressive or liberal activity. Failure to do so will be met with harsh punishment and immediate incarceration at your local detention camp. Your unwavering loyalty to Supreme Leader Donald Trump is mandatory and essential in keeping the new America great forever.
Now, trust me when I tell you that was not parody. That was an actual, genuine Democrat ad funded by Democrat donors and operatives. 11 Films, right under this video, posted, "We're raising funds for our next project. Can you help? Chip in
crazy.
here." And guess where it links? Straight to actblue.com. So this is obviously an official Democrat production that they claim is, quote, funded by the resistance. And what they mean by funded by the resistance is funded by Reid Hoffman and other billionaire Democrat donors. So it's not parody. That was real. This is the actual angle that Democrats are taking heading into the next election. Science fiction movie nonsense based in some sort of Trump derangement syndrome fairy tale. And the leftist response to this video is quite telling. "Great work. I only wish I could write it off as hyperbole. There is no bottom and there's nothing too extreme from the MAGA Christo-fascists. We will not survive another term. Scary because this is actually what we are facing. It has happened in other countries and could happen here. This is so chilling. Trump's new America would be the most anti-American path that we could take." Am I the only...
Look how far they are willing to go to slander Donald Trump. This is how far they willing to go to make a dumb ad like that. Donald Trump's new America. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. Like, they literally take time out of their day to make a dumb ad like that. Literally, out of their day to... Come on, man. Like, at this point, like I said before, the slandering has to stop. All this lying on Donald Trump because y'all are mad, because he's winning. You scared for him to become the next president. So whatever y'all videos, ads, whatever y'all can do to get him off ballots, that's what y'all trying to do. And then now, coming into the new year, it's like it's 2023 all over again. Slandering, threatening to put them in prison, coming up with ads and like, look at this. Look at this person. This is so chilling. Hashtag Trump's new America would be the most anti-American path we could take. Like, come on, man. I can just imagine what people said. How many Democrats does it take to solve a problem? Nobody knows. It's never been done before. Look at this. Once again, claiming the done is doing exactly what they fully intend to do themselves. Like, this video makes me want to vote for Trump even more. Like, it does. It make you want to vote for him even more because they are willing to go this far to put dirt on this man's name. This is how far they willing to go now. And that's the reason why I said this stuff has to stop. It has to stop. Because obviously at this point it's getting out of hand and they're going to continue to do stuff like this. They're going to continue to do this to see if they can get Trump's poll numbers to drop, to try to help Biden. But yet they can make ads like this. Where's the ads for Joe Biden? How creepy Joe Biden is. How he letting all these illegal immigrants come across the border. Where the ad at for that? See, that's what I'm talking about. They be picking and choosing. All because they got hate for one man. This is just ridiculous, man.
Only person that feels like I'm in an insane asylum? Probably not, because that was the most insane thing I've ever seen. Yes, if Donald Trump is elected, women seeking abortions will start to get arrested. Then they cue the out-of-context clip where Trump claims that there probably should be punishments. Fascism. No, not fascism. Common sense. If a society or a state declares that abortion past a certain point should be illegal, well, then it becomes a crime, it becomes law, then yeah, there should probably be some sort of punishment if someone breaks the law. That's how legislation, writing laws, and democracy works. Ooh, scary fascism. Donald Trump's gonna declare martial law on day one. It's just so science fiction. It's so stupid. It's so ridiculous. But most importantly, it's completely hypocritical. Like I always say, this coming from the party constantly attempting to rig the system. This coming from the party that sees no problem with weaponizing the DOJ or launching Ministry of Truth departments. Give me a frickin' break.
Yeah, at this point, it seems like the Democrats, they don't care about illegal immigrants and stuff coming across the border. Like, they don't care. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. They won't. Some of them call out Joe Biden, but not all of them. Joe, they just more focused on Trump because, like I said before, he's winning. And so they just got to do anything at this point. As it get closer and closer and closer to election, they are going to try to keep doing the most slanderous stuff to Donald Trump, slandering this man's name, constantly lying on him, talking about he's going to allow this to happen, talking about Donald Trump's new America. I mean, just look how, come on, man. And like the comment said, it just make you like Trump even more. I told you, every time they attack Donald Trump, all they are doing is helping him in the polls. Every single time. You're helping him out. Every time you attack, every time you lie, this is exactly what you're doing. Oh, Jesus.
What's so confusing is that Democrats actually believe that this kind of rhetoric is going to work. You know, maybe it might have worked in 2020 to a certain extent with some people, considering just all the general chaos going on at the time towards the end of Donald Trump's term and the risk of the unknown. But in this environment, I think this is such a poorly calculated, shoot yourself in the foot strategy coming out of the Democrat Party. Trump is going through a little bit of a honeymoon period right now. You know, a lot of people are coming over to the Trump train. His approval with independence is going up. His support from independents is shooting through the roof. And so a lot of people are starting to embrace Donald Trump. In that kind of environment, this hyperbolic strategy of demonizing Donald Trump is not only demonizing Donald Trump, but demonizing Trump supporters or people who are starting to come over to his side. Essentially, you're looking at slightly right-leaning and sometimes even slightly left-leaning independents and telling them, you're crazy and you're supporting Christo-fascism, full-on authoritarianism and takeover of American democracy. That's insane. Independents are watching this stuff going, what? This is not me and not what I support. This is the most ridiculous video I've ever seen. They're not reacting with, oh, maybe I should rethink my worldview because I'm supporting Christo-fascism. No one is thinking that. No rational human being is coming to that conclusion after that video, mostly because we already know who Donald Trump is. In fact, let's use two leftist Democrat Party shill anchors to basically make the point. Here's Don Lemon.
I would rather Donald Trump not to be the president of the United States again. But it's a devil you know in many ways. And I think that a Nikki Haley may be much more dangerous than a Donald Trump, because at least you know where Donald Trump stands on issues, and we have lived through a Donald Trump presidency.
And here's Van Jones from CNN.
And the smug, condescending way that he just spews this poison out is very, very dangerous, because he won't stop Trump, but he's going to outlive Trump by about 50 years.
Both of them essentially making the exact same point that when it comes to Trumpism, when it comes to Donald Trump, we already know what we're getting. They're far more worried about Nikki Haley and Vivek Ramaswamy than they are a second Trump term. So what's the argument then? Well, actually, they're all Christo-fascists, and we're going to fall to fascism regardless of who we elect. Even Nikki Haley will lead us into right-wing Christo-fascism. How completely idiotic. Yes, Vivek Ramaswamy also represents a threat of big government fascism. The guy who wants to downsize or dismantle most federal agencies like the FBI and the IRS, and the list goes on. Yeah, that guy, the small government, individual freedom and individual rights guy, the let's reduce the size of the federal government guy, yeah, that's the threat of big government fascism. Give me a freaking break.
I'm telling you.
Complete, utter insanity. The left has completely lost the plot. I don't know how they think people are going to be taking this stuff seriously. Just going through the Twitter comments of this video basically gives you an idea of how people are reacting. There's like a couple leftists buying into the TDS Blue Anon nonsense, but for the most part, everyone's clowning on this garbage. I don't know, I just have a feeling that nobody is buying this crap. That's the video. I'm curious what you guys think about this.
Shout out to Liberal High Mind, because I had no idea about this Trump ad that they then put together to once again slander Donald Trump, just constantly lying. He's gonna do this. I don't even want to go through no more that crap of what I just seen in that ad. It literally pissed me off. It's like, come on, y'all are willing to just go off board because you're so scared of Donald Trump. You can't beat him the normal way. So your way of trying to beat him is to slander him, lie on his name. See if you can get him took off ballots. See if you can get his poll numbers to come down off slandering and lies and stuff like that. You can't beat him head on, so you're just gonna keep lying. And it's just pitiful at this point. It's just pitiful to me. And like with them coming up with an ad like that, like come on, you got anything else better to do than sit down on your computer and make a dumb video, a dumb ad about Donald Trump? To see if you can get everybody to ride the train and see if you can get them to agree with the nonsense y'all just played in that ad. Like, come on. Nobody's going to fall for it. Good try. Nobody's going to fall for it. But, hey, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.